Attack with all. They're stupid boat. Drawing a card. Drawing another card. Did we actually get there? All right, hello and welcome back to another Mr. Pisto Plays Magic the Gathering Arena Brawl deck tech and gameplay session. We have another one of those, a good place to start with Thrun, Breaker of Silence. This was probably, as in my countdown, which you can see in the description, is my number one card that I was most excited for to brew with and then play in the Standard Brawl format. So we have Thrun, Breaker of Silence. Stompy is a 5-mana 5/5, can't be countered, has trample, is indestructible on your turn, and can't be the target of non-green spells your opponents control or abilities of non-green sources your opponents control. Something to note, this can be targeted by like dual colored, at least planeswalkers, because the Tamiyo in this format is a blue-green planeswalker and it could tap this down. So I don't know about like targeted spells, but the planeswalker for sure was able to tap this down, which I thought was kind of weird, but I guess they gotta open it up a little bit. So the deck really involves around ramp, removal, and then good creatures and good non-creature spells. The deck has a lot of ramp in it. Rustive Cultivator, a new one, untaps lands. You got to put oil counters on it, but it's slow, but it is 1 mana that ramps. Armored Scape, Scrap Gorger is another ramp spell that helps deal with graveyards. Gala Greeters, you have to cast creature spells, but then you do get treasure tokens. It can also gain you life, and it can get bigger itself, so it's kind of a modality one there. Land War, Loam Speaker, ramps you, also makes one of your lands a creature if you want to be down with it. Orachi Merge Keeper ramps you, can also add 2 mana if you can get a counter on it. There's a couple of ways to get counters on things in the deck, but not that many. Reclusive Taxidermist gets bigger and also ramps, adds a mana. We have Arcane Signet, just tap to add mana. Careful Cultivation, you can channel this to get a 1/1 that taps for mana, or you can enchant, make your creature bigger and it taps for 2. Gwenna, Eyes of God, going from 3 to 5 I think is a very important thing in this deck. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ways to do that. Jewel Thief gives you a 1-time ramp, but also gives you a 3/3 vigilance and trample. Jungan Defender's Temples gives you that 1/1. Then you can put some counters, so that's one way to make your Orachi Merger tap for more mana. Foreboding Statue taps for mana and also becomes a bigger creature after you do it 3 times. Cradle Clear Cutter can be an early game ramp spell or a late game ramp spell. We have Bushwhack, Tail Swipe, Canker Bloom. This one's for artifacts and enchantments. These ones are for creatures. This also finds you a land if you need to. Infectious Bite puts a poison counter on your opponent, not the end of the big deal, but it is instant speed. Master's Rebuke is creature or planeswalker, and Outland Liberator also deals with artifacts and enchantments. We got a bunch of good other creatures. Evolving Adaptive gets bigger as you play more things. Quarian Beastcaller, same deal, gets 1/1 counters as you play things. Simium Simulacrum can put its 1/1 counters on Thrun if Thrun is out, making Thrun bigger. Bloated Contaminator is just a really good stat to convert a mana cost, 4/4 for 3. Cemetery Prowler, dealing with your opponent's graveyards, is powerful, and making your things cost less is also very good. Giving Thrun Death Touch when you attack, and it has trample, so all its damage is going through. Seer can also protect your other creatures. Uvenwald Oddity, just a really nice statted creature. Defiler of Vigor makes your things bigger. Silverback Elder gains you life, destroys artifacts or enchantments, and can find you a land when you cast creatures. Tamiyo Safekeeping and Tavar's Stand both protect your creatures. Blanchwood Armor, we are running 22 forests in the deck, so this can make your Thrun bigger. Fight Rigging, make your Thrun bigger, cast a free spell. Sword of Forge and Frontier, give your creatures protection from red and green, and also pseudo card draw. Unnatural Growth, secondary win condition. Nissa Ascendant Amethyst or Animist, 7 mana, 7 loyalty planeswalker, or you can pay 5 mana to have a 3 loyalty planeswalker. You plus it to make a creature that is equal to its counters, -1 destroy an artifact, and then if you can cast this in -7, we have, like I said, we have 22 forests, so most of our lands are going to be forests. Our creatures get +2, +3, +4, or +5 upwards. Trample for each forest you control and gain trample. So the deck is a lot of fun. Let's get in and look at this. Good place to start with Thrun, Breaker of Silence. Well, again, we can keep this one. Another land is going to be much appreciated here. You're one turn too late. Come on, land. Come on, land. That's not land. Come on, land. So now the question is... yeah, I guess we do this. Get our 5/5 down. I think I'm gonna have to kill that. No more card draw. And let's do this. Exile that. Let's hide away the Silverback Elder. Counter here. All right. We have our safekeeping. That's sure. Probably gonna protect that if they go to blow it up. Get their scry on. So forgot to talk about the Wandering Emperor at the beginning. I'm pretty sure everybody knows this card by now. 4 mana, 4 loyalty, Planeswalker, -2, exile tapped creature, -1, create a 2/2 samurai creature token with vigilance. And then has a +1 of giving a creature +1/+1 and first strike until the end of turn. Okay. I'd like to save that. Thank you very much. I'll take my silver back. And we're gonna blow up your signet. And we got there. Woohoo! Game 1 in the books. Let's move on to our second game. Alright. Mishra, cleaned by Gix. This is a mulligan. We can keep this. A 4 mana 3/5. We played this one earlier, actually. It's a very powerful, aggressive deck. So whenever it attacks or a creature you control attacks, You gain, each opponent loses X life and you gain X life, where X is the number of attacking creatures. And then if you have the colorless dragon, it melds into something very powerful. They have a very powerful start. I do think I need to do this though. No attacks. I'd like a blocker, please. Does this deal? Okay, so they can't deal with Nissa that way. I'll probably play Thrun if my armor is Gap Gorger. Sure. Ah, they're missing lands. If that's the case, then I'm definitely playing Thrun. Exile the card from your graveyard. You get to play Mishra next turn. If they want. I think I'm still... That's a good one. That's a good one. Let's see what I draw. If I draw a 3-drop, I'm probably playing the Gala Greeters. Alright. I'm gonna play Gala Greeters and then hold on to this? Or do I just play this? Actually, let's do this. 5.
Protect you, Phyrexia, until the invasion begins. I never fight alone.
So we're gonna keep ticking up as long as, well, Nissa could live depending on what they do here. They can turn this into... Target creature. Sure.
We know nothing of Phyrexia's plans.
Plus.
Phyrexia must be nurtured.
I should have played this first. That was a boo-boo. Next turn I have a gigantic attack. Actually... They're gonna let Vraska go. Sure. Jump. That doesn't change the math, but okay.
Phyrexia's influence still grows.
So this is 22-22 next turn? Or just to concede. Alright, let's go for one more game. Alright, because this is Lagrella, and when it enters the battlefield you can exile something, I'm probably supposed to mulligan away this careful cultivation because they can just get rid of it. Also, I believe, yeah, this is much better. And we get to go first. So I believe Lagrella's ability is able to target Thrun because she is green. I guess we'll see. Hello. Alright, so we get to go this into this. They make it one draw. We could have probably loaded up. It might actually been better. They'll also have fight spells or bite spells or whatever. I think I am just going to blow it up. Right, so we're gonna do this into tap for green. This. Destroy that. Proliferate could be maybe useful. Oh, no attacks. I will take your 4, and I will like it. Another artifact for us to blow up. Do I do this? I'm gonna play this. I'm gonna play this. I'm going to blow up this. Back 4. You take 4, I take 4. You take 4, I take 4. This only features, right? Yeah. Let's distribute them. 1 and 1. The next turn, if they don't play Lagrella, I can Thrun and equip, which will protect our Thrun from the green spells anyways. Oh wait. Yeah, this is good for us. Land, Thrun. Equip Thrun. Alright. Now we have a 6/6, a 2/4, and a 7/7 protection from red and from green. They could have just destroy the whole board. They're playing those colors. Bye 6/6. And 2/3. Gonna attack for 7. Land. We gotta play both. Then we gotta play this one. Maybe they have a counterspell. They're in blue. Sure. Okay. Uh-huh. When do they get it back? Oh, that's annoying. That's a very annoying one. We're gonna blow this up and draw a card. Now they get it back. Bye bye. It's a cute little combination there. All right, what are we gonna get? Two spells that don't mean anything to us. Make this a 3/3. This is 1 to crew, so making that a 3/3 was a waste of our time. Oops. All right. And a fight rigging, I think. And I can defiler. I did those in the wrong order. Everything should have a 1/1 counter. Sure. Now I guess they can target Thrun with Lagrella. I will have my commander back to my command zone, please. Maybe I should have left them under there. Got a trick? Nope. What are their sleeves? Oh, Galta sleeves. Those are cool.
My flesh was a sickness.
Yeah.
Now I am cured. History belongs to Phyrexia.
Huh. Well, do this. Do this. This has been a very annoying game.
Our will cannot be denied.
Next turn I need to play this sword and equip it to Thrun. To stop that nonsense. We're almost dead here too. Been a very cool build by the opponent. So we're gonna do this here, here. This will untap. Oh, that has protection from green now. Guess that'll go there. These two are Nambo. Oh, as is this under there. But I gotta have to stop it from being tapped by Tamio. Make this tap for 1,000,000 mana. Sure. Ooh, what more damage and we're dead. I can't really. Really? Guess they're the bank buster to what's this? Crew 3. They can't crew it with Lagrella.
Revel in your pathetic violence.
They can crew it now. Alright, I'm gonna put this. Nothing has reach. I put this here. One counter here. Back with all. There's stupid boat. Drawing a card. Drawing another card. Did we actually get there? We got there. All right, let's go and talk about the deck, and then we'll be done with the video. Let's do it. All right. Those are some fun Thrun, that rhymes, fun Thrun Breaker of Silence games. I think like when you're looking at green right now, we're still kind of early in like the set rotation. So when you're playing monocolored, there's not as many options for cards. That being said, there are some other cool cards from the set, like the evolved Spidoderm. Probably maybe could have played this, but we're not really looking to proliferate a lot in mono green. So just some like other top end cards. You could play like Zopandrel, or Tyranax, also Paladin of Predation. So if you wanted to kind of skew away from the mid-rangey rampy stuff, but you kind of need the mid-rangey rampy stuff to so you could put, like, instead of the Uvenwald Oddity, which really is a 4 mana investment early and then a 7 mana investment late, you could just play like a 7 mana investment late. You could also maybe like change up your 4 or 5 mana spells, but I think for the most part, most mono green decks are going to be wanting to play a lot of the 2 mana ramp spells. You could maybe cut some of the 3 mana ramp spells to have some more top end at the top, but that is really up to you. But this indestructible creature, one thing you do need to note while playing that is quite frustrating is playing against like white that has the exile all creatures, destroy all creatures, and they play them on your opponent's turn. Thrun does die, so that is something to note. And as we saw in that last game, Thrun can be targeted by like green X abilities and spells, so like Tameo tapped it down. So stuff to be aware of when you're playing Thrun, Breaker of Silence. I think it's a great commander, and I think it's a really good card in your 60 or in your 99 in Historic Brawl. That's Thrun, Breaker of Silence. Thank you, Jimmy Colorado, for being a supporter on Patreon. If you got this far, like, subscribe, notify. Patreon is in the description. Discord is in the description. Feel free to join the Discord. We're growing little by little, and it's a lot of fun there. I do direct to Discord stuff. I opened up all my packs and that I got from the pre-order, and when we do the Historic Brawl decks, I do more of a bigger breakdown of the deck for Discord. So links are in the description. Have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, or night, wherever you are in the world. From Mr. Pisto to you, stay safe. Bye for now.